Azarath, Zack, Goo Pumps, Disappointed, Wombat Fighter 2, Herman XDD, Dylanino, and Noisy R6 for all becoming members of the channel. What's going on, guys? It's CCA, and today we are playing some Clash Royale, and we're going to be playing a lot of it. I'm going to be playing every single win condition in this single video here, from what I think is least best all the way to what I think is the best win condition in Clash Royale. Usually I like to do these in a tier list style type of video, but I figured let's just play every single win condition in the game instead of listing them all out. So this is going to be a long video, so let's just get right into it. So what I currently think is the worst win condition in Clash Royale is not the Lava Hound, but the Rune Giant, which, oh my god, terrible, horrible, horrific start to this game as I didn't have. I guess I could have sapped that Dark Prince to not take 1,000 damage, but oh well. Either way, guys, yeah, Rune Giant, there it is, she is next in cycle, is by far, in my opinion, the worst win condition in Clash Royale. It's not even close, she is just so incredibly awful, and has been for a long time. We'll just pop our guards down here. Yeah, oh my god, he's gonna zap the guards, this guy insane. We're gonna go for our minions here, and depending on what other spells he has, yeah, this is just over already. We'll Goblin Curse the minions that he has, and I'll actually zap him as well, and that's, I think, already the tower, but, oh, never mind, he does get a Mother Witch down, which actually is a little bit troubling. We're gonna fireball her, boom, she's gone, and we'll take a little bit of chip, but that's fine. We basically took the tower. But yeah, Rune Giant, ever since they nerfed her way back in January to where she can only enchant 2 things at once, and also like the units that are enchanted don't last as long when she is gone. If they killed the card, and so she only really works as a secondary win condition in a lot of decks, and even in those decks, like, you'd much rather have other cards rather than the Rune Giant, and so he's gonna zap that eye drag, but with the enchantment that it's getting, it's actually gonna melt that Goblin Giant. Let's Goblin Curse these minions here to help out defending against the Sparky. We'll go for the guards, and even some minions, because he used a bunch of spells there. Apply a little bit of pressure, potentially take his tower, and yes, that is going to take his tower. We'll fireball the Mother Witch so that he doesn't end up having a ton of pigs coming our way here, and honestly, we're just gonna go for this Inferno Dragon. I think we can maybe get away with defending the rest of the game here. We'll go for our Rune Giant as well to protect the Inferno. We'll Goblin Curse these minions. He's gonna Evo Zap. We're gonna go for our regular Zap, and we'll just go for the Inferno Dragon again. Fireball this Mother Witch, and that should be a pretty successful defense from ya boy. 18 seconds left. He's gonna have to come in with something, and oh boy, he ends up getting a Goblin Giant into my Inferno Dragon. Yeah, that is gonna be it. By the way, one thing I forgot to mention is we're gonna be playing one game with each win condition, from worst to best, despite the fact whether we win or lose. So yeah, that was our one game with Rune Giant. Let's move on to the next win condition. At our second worst win condition in the game, we've got the 3 musketeers. They're in our hand currently. They've been also pretty bad for a while. Kind of talked about both the Rune Giant and the 3 musketeers in the video I did a couple days ago, where we used the worst win conditions in the game, just to see if we could end up going on a run with them. But we did indeed include the 3 musketeers. Oh, Battle Ram. Oh, Battle Ram almost connected there. But yeah, 3 Muskies, another one of those decks that really only works in decks that also have other win conditions, which is like this. Kind of a risky pump there. I'm hoping we're going to be able to get these 3 musketeers down in time to defend this Goblin Giant, because yeah, we're gonna have to go 3 muskies like this, unfortunately. Let him take the tower. I hope that Prince doesn't end up wrecking our 3 muskies there. He's gonna Goblin Curse Rage them, so you know what? Yeah, we lost the tower, but honestly, he just used 2 small spells, and we're right side. Let's even go for the battle ram on the left to apply some additional pressure. I'm not gonna zap those minions. Honestly, guys, this might be a cooked game. Goblin Giant Pekka is kind of a tough, is a pretty tough matchup to get. Oh my god, the freaking fire spirit just. I'm gonna have to go minion over here, or else my tower's just gone. And of course, he gets another fire spirit. We got a really bad matchup. Yeah, and we lost. He's just gonna rage or arrows. He could literally do anything. And there it is, the Goblin Curse. Let's at least take a tower. Come on. Not even that. Yeah, 3 muskies suck. Next up, guys, for the third worst, we've got Electro Giant. Just another win condition that's in a bad place due to the fact that there's really good replacement win conditions, like the Goblin Giant, the regular Giant like our opponent is using here, and a bunch of other beatdown options that are just kind of a lot better than the E-Giant. And I didn't really touch on why the 3 Musketeers were too bad in the last game. Basically, long story short, there's just way too many counters for her. I think I'm actually going to go for an E-Giant here as like a sponge for everything. We'll go for a Mother Witch. It's kind of a sketchy defense. I had a bit of an awkward cycle, honestly. At least his Lumberjack will go down. And wow, he gets a Goblin Curse down. Luckily for me, we ended up getting a pig out of that. A couple pigs actually coming down the lane. Oh, gonna have to go for a golden knight here and get the dash going. Boom, boom. Takes out the. Okay, doesn't take out the heal spirit, but I think we're okay. I don't need to do anything else to that. So, yeah, we are a-okay. Let's go for an Inferno Dragon. But yeah, there's just some better replacements for the Electro Giant, which make it not really that amazing. There's definitely better beatdown cards that you can use at the moment. And yeah, like I said about the 3 Muskies, so many better options to use as a win condition, and there's just way too many counters to the 3 Musketeers at the moment that really make it hard to get value out of them. I'm kind of defending really weirdly, but I don't know, man. I've never been the greatest E-Giant player. I just find it so awkward. Let's go for the Golden Knights here. That Spirit Empress, oh my god. Yeah, that Prince is on my tower and it's gone. Awesome. I just can't get anything going with the Electro Giant. It's really so difficult to get something going offensively, and I think I just need to try and go in with it like this. Electro Giant coming in hot. We're gonna have to try and get some kind of, yeah, we'll get the Tornado coming in to hopefully take out that Spirit Empress. But bro, she is just so good, and as you can see, it's another issues in this current meta. There are just so many counters to the E-Giant, the Spirit Empress certainly being one of them. But maybe, just maybe, with this Giant coming back, we could have a nice counter push coming. Let's go for the Golden Knight. And you gotta be kidding me with this guy. Come on, let's get an E-Giant down. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get this dub in time, though. See if we can get the Spirit Empress away. Yeah, unfortunately not. I hate the E-Giant, man. Spirit Empress melts it. Next up, we actually have the Elixir Golem. Now, I actually personally usually like running E-Golem decks. I don't really run them regularly, but every time I pop into a grand challenge, I really don't mind. Oh, come on. Let's see if I can get King Tower here. Nice. I wanted to just cycle my zap and be done with it, but did this guy really just mirror a firecracker? Anyways, as I was saying, I usually don't mind running E-Golem because honestly they can be fun decks to use, but I don't think E-Golem's in the best spot in the meta at the moment, with Furnace being so strong, although the Furnace is getting a nerf quite soon. It's just the Furnace Evo, it's getting a nerf, so I still think that the Furnace is going to remain pretty popular even after the Evo gets nerfed. But yeah, E-Golem, man, what the hell is this guy using? Fire Spirit E-Barbs, bro, what? Dude, that's actually, honestly, let's just go with our Elixir Golem, because both those firecrackers are dead, and let's just see if we can get a nice little counter push. I'll even Goblin Curse and Rage here to try and get some extra damage going. E-barbs. They're basically gone. They're on 1 HP there. Let's see if he comes in with like a firecracker or something. No, he doesn't. Okay, I think this guy's using some kind of weird E-barb cycle deck, which is interesting. With the firecracker, and he's apparently trying to mirror the firecracker as well. Got those Evo archers to help us out over here. Bro, like, what is this guy's strategy here? I think I'll just tank that firecracker. Oh my god, I didn't even get a hit. That's kind of embarrassing. We're gonna go in with the Skelly King. Let's honestly Goblin Curse this firecracker, and then I'm gonna pop a zap down on her to take her out completely. And terrible Evo Skellies, that's the tower gone. We can Skelly King ability here, and potentially, oh my god, he's got 2 firecrackers. We'll actually rage, maybe, no, we're not gonna take the tower, but we're gonna get a lot of damage on it. And yeah, dude, what the hell is our opponent using? Very questionable opponent's strategy. I can't lie. Evo Zap takes out both the firecrackers. I think it's just time to end this game and go for the 3 crown here. It's just, I don't know what the hell this is. He's freaking mirrored the log there. We'll zap that firecracker and then just rage up everything. Skelly King ability. Oh my god, terrible Evo skeletons, and that's the game. It's probably not going to be the 3 crown, but it's at least very close. Oh, very close. And yeah, don't know what our opponent was using, but yeah, Golem, not the greatest spot in the moment because there's just so many cards that are prevalent in the meta that counter it so easily. Next win condition we're using is the Ram Rider. I feel like she honestly really isn't that horrible. I actually think, well, I shouldn't say that. I think that she can be good, but in only very specific decks. You know, she doesn't really work in a large plethora of decks. I feel like in order to be considered a really good win condition, you need to have some versatility in the card. Like, it needs to be run in a bunch of different decks, but the Ram Rider really only works in one type of deck, and that's some kind of like bridge spam variant. We've got a pretty wacky bridge spam deck here with the Boss Bandit, and I feel like that's like just the most popular version of Ram Rider decks that are solid at the moment. But yeah, Ram Rider really only works with a few different cards. You sometimes see Pekka with the Ram Rider. Let's actually go for a Furnace here and see what he plays. For that Boss Bandit goes for an Ice Golem. Furnace hopefully ices on the tower. Boss Bandit comes back for the Barbarian. She is still going off, and we'll leave her to die now. I'm actually gonna go for a Goblin Curse and a zap onto these goblins because I didn't have the Bar Barrel and cycle. Nice, the Skellies will take care of those wall breakers. Okay, so our opponent's using Log Bait here, which I actually think we have a pretty solid matchup. Again, we've got the Bar Barrel, we've got the Zap, we've got the Goblin Curse, and even cards like the Evo Furnace can end up being pretty clutch for us. Let's go for a Ram Rider to back. I'm just going to leave that Dark Goblin because I didn't really have the best card in the cycle for it. We'll Spirit Empress to try and snipe that cannon down. Nice, takes out the Ice Spirit. And oh man, those guards leave him in a bit of a predicament here because we're going to be able to go in with our Boss Bandit as his guards are the best counter for him, and I don't think he's going to have much. Yeah, look, he even screwed up those Evo wall breakers. We can Evo zap them. And yeah, this is a pretty disgusting deck. The Ram Rider being our main win condition, but I mean the Boss Bandit is just so damn nasty. Let's Goblin Curse here. See if we can actually maybe get some goblins on the tower for us, and the Evo Furnace is also going ham. Look at this thing go. Still alive, killing the Dark Goblin, and just wow, absolutely obliterating our opponent. And yeah, we had a pretty good matchup there. The Ram Rider, like I said, only really works in specific decks, and Bridge Spam I find is one of the few decks that Ram Rider works in, and it actually can be quite strong in. Next up, we've got Battle Ram. I feel like, by the way, quick disclaimer, I know the Battle Ram has its evolution form, and also there are some decks that run the Battle Ram without the Evo, but just for easy sake, because we'd be playing a lot of games if I had to determine Battle Ram with and without the evolution in the deck. So we're gonna just have the Evo'd Battle Ram in this spam decks that don't use the battle ram in it. Oh my god, Mother Witch is gonna absolutely cook this guy here. Holy crap. Mother Witch against Graveyard. This is a very fortunate matchup. He does poison, but still, he's gonna have to stop this P.E.K.K.A. But wow, we took a lot of damage there. That's kind of devastating. We'll come in with the Lumberjack here, see if we can maybe get some sort of connection. Ah, damn. Splash Yard's tough, man. You know what? Let's go for the Spirit Empress, honestly. It's a big commitment for a baby dragon, but I could just turn it into some kind of counter push potentially. But I have to get a little bit of a better placement going for the Mother Witch, because he does have a poison. Let's go Golden Knight here. And then we'll use the ability, see if I can get him onto the tower. Oh, he's at Goblin Cage, but that's okay. That's okay, honestly. Because we can probably kite this brawler away using the battle ram. I could have waited. Oh, I could have waited a moment. We would have probably been able to get a connection. But, oh well, it is what it is. I screwed that up. But yeah, anyways, as I was saying, battle ram, it can be good, but it only really works in a couple different decks. And even the decks that it works in, I feel like there are better win conditions that are, that kind of work, maybe not better, but just, in this current meta can be a little bit better. Man, gonna get his poison down. I think he might even just take my tower here, but that Mother Witch got a lot of pigs for us. I'm actually gonna do this and then get another P.E.K.K.A. down on the right. Hopefully, the Mother Witch is gonna die, unfortunately. But oh my god, we'll pop some arrows down. We got 2 freaking P.E.K.K.As coming in hot right now. Let's go for the Evo L Jack. I'm gonna try and get a Spirit Empress in here. Man, the bowler is just such a nasty hard counter. Unfortunately, we're gonna get a battle ram coming in. Come on, battle ram, come on. Dude, how's that bowler still alive? Yeah, unfortunately we lost this there. Unfortunately, that's the battle ram used to be way better, man. It used to be so much better, but oh, hang on, Golden Knight. Get on the tower, get on the tower. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I'm gonna P.E.K.K.A. this. All he needs to do is a poison, but he probably is gonna win off of this Graveyard here with some RNG damage. And yeah, looks like he is. That's tough, man. Never been a big fan of Battle Ram since it's been out of the meta. Not that it's like crazily out of the meta, but honestly, there's just so many better win conditions than the Battle Ram. Not a big fan of it. Next win condition we're going to be using here is the Giant. I'm actually putting this card behind a few different win conditions that I think are slightly better after some recent, buffs and nerfs is what I was trying to say. They merged the two, but yeah, I just feel like, actually, let's just NATO this hog to our King Tower, get a little King Tower activation, and yeah, I just feel like there are certain win conditions that have risen in recent time since a lot of other cards have gotten buffed. Little spoiler alert, the Golem, for example, stuff like that. I think that, Mighty Miner, honestly, if we can get a nasty Sparky going here, we might be able to actually be in business. He's gonna at least shoot once, okay? It is gonna shoot once. I think we can just pop a wizard down here and eliminate the rest of what our opponent has coming in. Unfortunate though that we're up against Mighty Miner when we're running Giant Sparky, Mighty Miner, and a rocket. Let's go into Mini P.E.K.K.A. Oh, he snowballs. Maybe, just maybe we can get this Mini P.E.K.K.A. on the oh, you gotta be kidding me. This guy's gonna scar me. Bro, what the hell is our opponent rocking, man? Mighty Miner rocket. Dude, wow. That's unbelievable. Let's honestly go for like a NATO like this. We're gonna take some damage. Is that 2 hits? He says well played. Shut up, dude. Let's go with our wizard like this. And honestly, we're gonna have to probably push on that. Usually when playing Giant Sparky, you wanna push the same side that you're your opponent's going on, and I'm gonna hit him back with the well played because my wizard does still have the shield. We're gonna go Sparky in the other lane to hopefully try and catch him off guard. Let's see if that Sparky does anything. We'll actually zap this Skarmy. That Sparky should get a hit because of that. Let's go. Yeah, we'll hit him back with the well played. Because this guy was a pretty big asshole. Let's wizard. Let's NATO. We can heal spirit this Skarmy. And actually I'll pop some arrows down as well to make sure that all gets eliminated. Pop a... Could have popped a giant in front of that. Let's go with Sparky over here, honestly. I'm gonna do it like that so that he can't rock it. Let's go for the wizard on with this mini P.E.K.K.A. See if he goes for the Sparky. Or the Sparky, the Skarmy is what I meant. Nice wizard is coming in. Nice mini P.E.K.K.A. Oh, mini P.E.K.K.A. Yeah, bastard. Let's go giant to kite. I'm gonna have to NATO this hog again. And we'll come in with the mini P.E.K.K.A. Let's go with the wizard up top here. This is a tough matchup, I can't lie. Evo Zap. Come on, mini P.E.K.K.A. Okay, the wizard's actually kind of coming in hot here. Nice. Oh, what the hunter? What? That's actually kind of unbelievable how the hunter did that. Let's go for the Sparky here. I'm in a little bit of trouble if he goes for a lane switch on me, which he probably will. Mini P.E.K.K.A. should clean all that up, though. The hunter net. Man, I can't believe the hunter actually shot my giant there. Let's zap this Skarmy. I'm gonna go for another Sparky because he did just throw a rocket down. Come on, Sparky, get in there. Go for a giant at the bridge. Nice wizards on the tower. Sparky's shooting away. Come on, shoot again, shoot again, shoot again, shoot again. He goes for another damn rocket, bro. I hate this guy. Mini P.E.K.K.A. It shouldn't get a hit. Oh, well, it is gonna get a hit. This guy is BMing like crazy. We'll come in with this. Come on, Sparky. Shoot that hunter. Oh my god, he rocketed. Come on. Mini P.E.K.K.A. Nice. Let's actually pop an Evo Zap down to try and get this giant to get some even. Oh my god, it's gonna win the game. Yeah. Cry. You're so bad. Eat shit, little bro. Eat shit. Yeah, that's what you get for BMing the whole game, little bro. But yeah, like, anyways, giant. It has a couple decks that it kind of works in. Giant Sparky, Giant Graveyard are both popular, but like I said, it kind of needs another card that supports it in order to actually be pretty solid. Although, like I said, there's certain decks that work with it, and it's not horrible. Definitely a usable card. Next win condition we've got coming up here is the Golem. I truly think now that we've used a few win conditions already that we're coming to more of the middle of the pack, and I think the Golem is more of one of those middle of the pack win conditions after it got that buff to its Golemites. I think it's actually in an okay spot. I feel like it's kind of balanced and it's not like anything too broken or it doesn't like feel like super crazy, but there are times when the Golem has certain decks that are just that make it like super difficult to break through, and this is certainly one of them. We got the Spirit Empress in this deck, we've got the Furnace, we've got the Lumberjack, and he comes with some skellies here, but the Spirit Empress should still do a pretty good job at taking out the Furnace. And man, the Spirit Empress is just so disgusting. She's actually getting a nerf very soon in these decks. Oh my god, he actually goes for a hog. Honestly, we're gonna punish him here because he won't be able to. He rockets, dude. The raged up guards are gonna go off along with the minions. That was a big mistake, and I actually think that's his tower. I haven't even played my win condition yet, but Pontius just made a very big oopsie. We'll just say that. Let's go for the Golem here in the back, and has Pontius given up? I wouldn't blame him after throwing a rocket down on the Lumberjack and losing the game for himself. It looks like he has given up, so let's just try and build a push to get the 3 crown here. And as you can see, having the right support cards with the Golem allow you to get some pretty disgusting pushes at times, and even if your opponent makes mistakes like that, you can catch him off guard and single Elixir and win some games with it. So yeah, Golem, I think it's a nice middle of the pack win condition, and it's probably been one of my favorite win conditions since the game came out. It's got so much aura. Next win condition we've got is the Lava Hound. I feel like the Hound used to be probably one of the top 5 win conditions a few months back, but ever since they've released some really nasty evos like the Inferno Dragon Evo, the Witch Evo, the Furnace Evolution, obviously, you know, they've put some really insane air cards into the game, and it's made it a lot harder for you to get consistent damage with the Hound. And I don't know, man, I'm gonna actually go for barbs here. Does he get the Guardian down? No, he doesn't. Okay, let's see what he goes for the barbs. But yeah, yeah, they've put some really nasty air counters in the game, and since then, I feel like the Hound hasn't had as much punch as it once did. We're gonna leave that miner over there and try to get a pretty big push coming with our Hound. I'm not actually using a Lava Loon deck. This is one of the top Hound decks in the game. I'm not too sure what that little Prince placement was. It was a really questionable little Prince. So we can go for our miner here on this Tesla and hopefully get some pups on the tower. Let's even Goblin Curse here. Really didn't get a whole lot of damage there though, eh? It's kind of devastating. It's fine though. We're kind of banking on the Inferno Dragon Evolution in this matchup to get some insane value. We'll go for it in the back here. And nice, we'll be able to go and take out the miner. I'm kind of thinking about going for a Hound in front of this. Yeah, let's do it. We're on 10 Elixir anyway. And let's see if I can fireball. Nice, we can fireball the Tesla and the LP. And that's actually going to be some pretty gross damage here if we can get this miner to help out. There we go, miner. Let's Goblin Curse. And that's damage, baby. Inferno Dragon on the tower. He does go for a really solid Tesla there, I can't lie. I think this guy's got a rocket, so I'm going to be kind of careful playing the Inferno Dragon. Let's go like this with it. And now we'll go for our Lava Hound in front. He goes for the LP again. We'll go for our miner. I'm almost positive he has a rocket, so gotta be careful. Miner, please kill the LP. Nice, it does. Inferno Dragon is still alive as well. Let's sap this Tesla. Nice, Inferno Dragon. Let's actually go barbs in the other lane. Inferno Dragon does take out his tower. That's just gorgeous. We can go for the baby dragon in the pocket to guarantee the W. But yeah, that is a victory, baby. You love to see it, bro. Thought he was Muhammad Ali using miner rocket there with the LP. Very good stuff. But yeah, like I said, Hound, middle of the pack win condition. Where it stands at the moment, it's okay. It's just kind of okay in this meta. Next up, we've actually got the Royal Hogs. Now this might be a little bit controversial putting the Hogs this far up because there are really only a couple win or decks that the Hogs kind of work in, and it's this one with the Royal Groots and Royal Hogs EQ. Those are really the only couple meta decks you see the Hogs in. However, I feel like the Hogs are just really, really strong in the decks that it's used in, that I felt like I kind of had to put it a little bit higher than the Hound. It's still sort of one of those middle of the pack win conditions in this list, but I still think it's quite decent, and that's why I have it a little bit higher than maybe some other win conditions. That flying machine just got so much value, by the way. That's crazy, and I think my like someone just got home, which is why you may or may not hear some background noise at the moment. But hey, it is what it is, man. We got the cage down. Let's go for some zappies on this miner to go and take it out. And honestly, I'm gonna go aggressive with my Hogs. We're gonna go 3-1 like this. Oh, well, I meant to go 3-1, but oh well. But either way, his bomb tower is gonna be pretty good against what we've got here. We'll just, oh my god, nasty bar barrel. intentional. I thought I was gonna hit both wall breakers, only hit one of them. But hey, it is what it is. Can't be completely perfect in a game of Clash unless you're Muhammad Light or something like that. But Flying Machine able to take out the Valk. Honestly, I'm gonna go for the recruits because he used his bomb tower and his Valk, which are two of his really good counters to our recruits. And that Flying Machine is gonna snipe the Magic Archer. That's a lot of damage we're about to get on both sides. Not gonna be the tower on the left, but it is gonna be on the right because of that Flying Machine. And beautiful stuff here, guys. You can see just how nasty this deck is. With the Royal Hogs, and it like I said, maybe a little bit higher on the list than it should be, but it is just so gross in the decks that it works in that I felt like I had to put it maybe a bit higher than the Hound, for example. Next win condition I've got here, guys, is the Suspicious Bush. It's one of those win conditions that actually work in very few amount of decks, but is still so good. You see Suspicious Bush mainly in log bait kinds of decks, but bro, there's a few different variants and they're all so good. So he just used his arrows. We got the Skelly Barrel in this deck as well, and even though the Suspicious Bush is another one of those cards where it kind of works with other win conditions, like you're not going to use a Suspicious Bush. Oh, how does this guy have all this elixir? Am I bugging out right now? What? I screwed up that boss bandit, so the Battle Ram connected, but let's hope that we can rage this and maybe get an ability off. Come on. Yeah, that's actually so devastating, man. Wow, I don't know how he got all that elixir. What the hell? He's gonna get a bandit connect as well, but it is what it is. I'm actually gonna Dark Goblin here and just try to pressure a little bit. Nice, Dark Goblin actually gonna connect, get a ton of damage because he's using a Dagger Duchess. If that Battle Ram connected, I think I would have cried myself to sleep, but it didn't, so thank the good Lord. So this guy's using bridge spam here. Let's actually go for a Skelly Barrel while the Dagger Duchess is a bit lower. Okay, well, I threw it down as it replenished itself, so that's awesome. Let's go for the bush, and I'm gonna go. Oh my god, I gotta let the bandit connect. That's super annoying. And oh my god, the barbs are gonna connect as well. Oh my god, I could cry. I could. Holy crap, bro. We gotta spam out a little bit here. Dude, that Evo Dark Goblin is still alive. Now that he used his arrows, we just spam and holy crap, hang on a second. Hang on a moment. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. We're gonna keep on spamming or else we lose. Okay, I think Skelly Barrel takes the tower there. Beautiful. It does. We're gonna go like this. We're gonna go like this. Ice Spirit. Nice. Arrows. Let's go like this and this. Like I said, just keep on spamming him out. Dark Gob. We'll rage. Come on. Nice. We took his tower and he takes ours. I cannot believe this right now. Dark Goblin's gonna go off on his king. And now we're battling for a 3 crown. Let's maybe pop up. Oh, that was a horrible Goblin curse from me. I can't lie. Ice Spirit. Evo Dart's gonna cook. And I need my boss bandit to help out as well. What is that bandit from him? That was pretty horrible. And he does get the arrows going. Dude, the boss bandit is cooking. There we go. Evo Skelly Barrel. I think he's gonna be in a bit of trouble here. Let's Goblin Curse. See if I can turn some of these barbs into some good old Goblin Arenos for us. The boss bandit is still coming as well. And we'll take out the ghost for us. That's actually quite nice. Let's go for a Skeleton Barrel. Oh god, that that Battle Ram's a little scary, but we should be okay. And we are very okay. I can't believe this. It's not often that you get games like this where both of you need to get a 3 crown to win. Let's rage. Dude, those Evo barbs. Oh my god. this is scary. Oh, he's gonna get a connection there with the battle ram. Let's go, Evo Skelly Barrel. He's starting to spam us out a little bit. But look at the Skelly Barrel. And then, oh, there we go. That's the game, I think, right? Goblin Curse. And we'll rage. Come on, Bush. Oh, we're so close. He just arrowed. Get another Skelly Barrel. Get another Bush. I think that's gotta be the game, surely. There it is. Oh my god. That was disgusting. But, bro, the reason the Bush is so good is because it forces your opponent to overcommit on Elixir way too often, and usually works in tandem with some other log bait cards, and it's really, really strong. Does a ton of damage if you don't do anything to it. Next win condition after the Suspicious Bush is actually going to be the Goblin Barrel evolution, whichever you want. Oh, dude, that's really annoying. I could have probably princessed and taken them both out, but was very slow and hesitated a little bit. Our opponent is using log bait as well, it looks like. But yeah, it's actually kind of crazy how this win condition was like probably, if it was like not without a doubt, no, it was without a doubt like a top 3 win condition in the game, because it was just so strong. The evolution was just so broken, but ever since they've actually nerfed the Evo to the point where the dart, or not the dart, excuse me, the barrel, the decoy barrel, just isn't as good anymore, where it does, you know, a little bit less damage. They've actually made it a lot worse, and so it's actually seeing a lot less playtime, especially in log bait decks. People are just preferring to use other cards instead of the Evo barrel. Nice princess. Can I get a shot on the tower for us? We'll go for the Goblin Gang to cover off his Goblin Gang. And I can't believe I'm saying this, but I'm gonna have to start putting Inferno towers down for those wall breakers, unless I can actually go for a Goblin Gang. Oh, actually didn't screw up the Ice Spirit there. Very good. Let's princess the bridge, just because we can. Look at that, he goes for some rascals all the way in the back there, which is such good timing. He's gonna be forced to take a ton of princess damage. We're gonna go for our Inferno tower, and honestly dart like this, and we should be fine. We'll Ice Spirit here, and yeah, bro, we took, like, I guess we did take a decent amount of damage there, but it is what it is. This guy's also using the Goblin Barrel Evo. I think we're gonna go for our Goblin Barrel evolution here now. Unfortunately, gonna take some damage from his Dark Goblin Evo, and honestly, let's go for our Dark Goblin Evo. Look at that Dark Goblin Evo on the tower along with the Goblin Barrel. Beautiful stuff. Princess gonna help us out quite a bit. Goes for some arrows. I need to log here so that those wall breakers don't connect, and I'm gonna ready a Goblin Gang, because he's gonna want to come in with his barrel. I'm gonna get my Dark Goblin to snipe out his Dark Goblin. Just don't want to deal with it. Probably could have gotten some better interactions there, but oh well. Log here. Oh, nice log, actually. That should take out the wall breakers as well. Perfect log. We did take a little stab, but it is what it is. Ice Spirit. Nice to protect the princess. Is that still gonna die? Oh, she's not. She's still alive. That's actually massive. Let's go Goblin Gang on the other side. Oh my god, protecting her a second time, and we'll princess the left now. Go for a barrel. And come on, barrel. Nice. Princess is doing damage. Ice Spirit's gonna connect. Princess, let's go. Gets another shot on the tower, and that's game. Dude, the Goblin Barrel Evo, even after the nerf, is still really good though, which is why I have it quite high on this list. Maybe not quite high, but it's definitely above the middle of the pack. Next win condition we've got, guys, is the Evo Mortar. I personally love Mortar decks. I feel like it's more one of those middle of the pack, upper middle of the pack win conditions. I just love it so much. I've been a Mortar player most of my time on Clash, and it's definitely been my go-to win condition for a long time. You usually have to play some. Oh wow, he's gonna come with some hogs. Ice Wiz should actually do a pretty good job there. Skelly King also coming in. Let's go for a miner and side, just to see if we can get some damage. He does have a bar barrel, which sucks, but that's fine. Go for some bats. Do we need anything for that brawler? We're going to need an ice wizard here for sure. We'll go for it like this, and that should both take out the brawler and distract the flying machine, which is really nice for us. Perfect placement, actually, and so far so good. Yeah, Mortar I feel like has gotten a little bit better. This meta, I mean, I personally find the Mortar always to be like in a somewhat okay spot, no matter the meta. You just gotta, like, there's just a lot of bad matchups for the Mortar. Maybe not a lot, but there's quite a few, with beatdown being like kind of prevalent. With like Goblin Giant P.E.K.K.A, Goblin Giant Sparky, you know, Giant Graveyard, stuff like that. It's sometimes tough, but oh my god, cannon carts on the tower. Jeez Louise, what is this guy thinking? Letting that connect. Also got these Evo bats coming. Hopefully they go over to the recruits. We're gonna go Goblin Gang here, unfortunately. I think we might take some decent damage here. Actually gonna throw an Ice Whiz down as well to prevent some damage coming in, but look at his tower, it's basically gone. We'll go for an Evo Mortar. Let's actually go for a cannon cart, and now an Evo Mortar. We'll also arrow here. I think that will kill the flying machine. Yes, it will. Skelly King come in as well, just to defend against the recruits. Good stuff, good stuff. We'll go for a miner like this. Try and take the tower for us. Go for another cannon cart at the back. Cannon cart getting some good value on that left, taking out the cage. Oh, he's coming in with an executioner. It's a little scary. Let's go bats on this. Really nice Mortar defensive value we're getting there. Let's arrows this flying machine. Go for another miner at the front. Come on, miner, do the job, do the job. Yeah, okay, he just doesn't defend the cannon cart. Man, Mortar bait's so much fun. I usually use a different variant, but this one's still pretty damn good. Love me a good Mortar deck. Next up, guys, we've got Expo. Expo always has that outplay potential, and we've started reaching some pretty decent win conditions at this point. No matter what you go up against when using Expo, you always somewhat have a chance, although if this guy's using Royal Chef, that probably means he's using Goblin Giant P.E.K.K.A, so this is going to be tough. There's the Goblin machine. Yeah, this is going to be a really, really difficult matchup. It's always a difficult matchup against Goblin Giant decks, but I mean this one in particular. I'm gonna fireball log. Go for some archers. Yeah, this is gonna be a tough one to win, guys. I can't lie. Especially considering the fact I'm not really much of an Expo player. I do use the Mortar quite a bit, but Expo and Mortar require two very different strategies. And at least he's letting those archers go. I don't know if that was the best decision for him. We're gonna have to get some really good defense going here, though. It's gonna be quite difficult to do that, I think. Let's go for a defensive Expo like this. This is gonna be difficult, guys. It's gonna be real difficult. Let's pop a log down. I think that the Expo should just take out everything for us. There's the P.E.K.K.A. I'd love to get back to another Expo. Oh god, I think I'm gonna be stuck defending the whole damn game. Let's go Evo Archers. Are you serious? I'm gonna go for a Knight here and then a Tesla. Man, yeah, this is gonna be, oh my god, bro, okay. Back to the Skellies, Archers, we'll log here, get my Knight down. It's probably gonna arrows the Archer. Man, that Goblin machine just got so much damage. I have to try and do something here, so we're gonna go with the Expo, but yeah, I don't know, I probably should have went with it in the other lane. This Electro Spirit, at least whole goblin giant is dead. Log. Oh boy. That whole bush is gone, man. Expo's tough when you're playing against a just full beatdown deck though, bro. Go with the Expo over here. He comes with the goblin giant. In that lane, we'll go for our knights. Archers. Oh boy. Are you for real, man? Electro spirit. This is an impossible way. I can't win. I can't win when I'm playing against this, bro. This is outrageous. I might have to go for a defensive expo like this, and then try my best to defend and get in. Let's go Tesla. We'll go Hog. Oh my god, dude, the E-Wiz. Yeah, I lost. Like, nasty hard counter. This guy's yawning. Typical Goblin Giant backup player. It is what it is. I feel like because beatdown's so prevalent, I've put siege decks a little bit further down the list than what they'd normally be. But I can't wait for that Goblin Curse nerf, man. Next win condition is the Miner. I feel like the Miner has taken a massive tumble lately. It's still a pretty decent win condition considering that you see still so many decks using the Miner. However, they nerfed it hard in this like about a patch ago, I believe, and it's still decent, but it's just not as good. It really does not pack the punch that it once did, and I feel like you're not seeing as much Miner anymore. And my goodness, I'm gonna go minions, and then Miner in the other lane here. He's got an E-Giant, which is pretty nuts. He's gonna actually poison those minions, but they're just gonna get a little bit of damage before they go for us, which is quite nice. Go for our cannon, and I'm gonna go for some wall breakers like this, and then minions. Oh boy, I'm gonna go for a poison like that, and then I think we're actually okay. Furnace will connect, but I think that's about as much as I could have done, honestly. I don't know. Let's go for the Miner here. Oh my god, he's got Tornado. That was a bad Miner. I think, okay, or he goes for the cannon. Actually, you know what? Let's just go for some Evo wall breakers here, because that cannon's not going to pull any of them. He does NATO now. I don't know why he didn't NATO my Miner. That was a big mistake from him. He could have got King Tower. But luckily for us, we do have the minions in our deck. And fun fact, the minions now outrange because of the range buff that they got. The Electro Giant. So yeah, man, we're gonna go minions Miner again. Because little bro doesn't really have the best counter for it unless he uses the Furnace, which is his only counter. I'm actually gonna go like this, so that hopefully that kills his Furnace there, and I think it will. Let's do this. I need to actually go for a defensive Miner here, and go for another cannon up high, go for some wall breakers. This deck is all about defense, so you really don't want to take some early damage when playing Miner Poison. Let's go Miner minions again. Go for our Mighty Miner in the back. He's gonna go for that Furnace. We're going to, oh my god, his Furnace actually died. Let's log it. Let's go for our cannon. I'm actually gonna Mighty Miner ability here. Go for this. We're gonna poison. I just can't let, oh my god, no, don't let that Golden Knight get to my tower. Nice, we actually prevented it from getting to our tower with the skeletons there. Perfect freaking defense here, boys. We're gonna have to go for a defensive Miner. And then we can log as well. Hopefully, nice, the Furnace will go down. And what is that Inferno Dragon? We'll just throw some minions down for that. Go for some wall breakers. Get back to our Miner here. And see what he goes for. He goes for the Golden Knight. Go for our Mighty Miner in the back. Look at the skeletons connecting onto the tower. That's perfect. Okay, he goes for the Electro Giant. Let's go for our Evo Cannon, which is actually going to get some really nice value. Let's Mighty Miner ability. Go for some skeletons like this. I'm actually going to go for a target the tower, and we're defending so well. You guys can see though, the miner chip is gonna start getting to him, and it's starting to get to him already. We'll go for the Evo wall breakers, go for a poison. That might be it. I don't think he can defend that. And there it is. Let's go, boys. Love me a good miner poison deck, especially against an E-Giant player. Next win condition we've got here, guys, is the Goblin drill. You guys are going to notice a theme with some of these really solid win conditions in the meta, and that is that the Evo Furnace works so well with a lot of them. Honestly, guys, the Furnace, ever since it's come out, has really shaped the way the meta has gone, and we're just going to get a rocket on that Furnace. Play this nice and aggressive, just the way I like it. Let's actually snowball here, because that E-Drag might just go and, well, it's gonna die anyway, and we'll be able to get one more cycle towards that evolution. Is this guy using a Golem? Let's go for the Goblin drill here. Sparky is not what I was expecting at all, I can't lie. Oh, I has to go for a log, okay. Sparky, this guy have a Goblin Giant maybe. Let's go for our Furnace. Honestly, the Furnace is so good against the Sparky. I'm actually gonna rocket here because I don't have the best cards in the cycle to deal with that. So Furnace should do a decent job. Giant will get a couple hits on our tower, but we stop everything, and he still has to do something against our Furnace, which he responds with his own. Let's actually barb barrel. Let's see if I can maybe take out his Furnace before he takes out mine. Nice. He has to go for a nice little delivery. Let's go for another drill here. I kind of screwed up the placement, but oh well. Electro Dragon Evolution. Honestly, not too shabby against our drill. It's pretty solid, actually. We're gonna go for our Evo Furnace. Wonder if he has like a NATO or something. We'll go for our Berserker here. I might honestly just pop up. That's a nice tornado from our opponent. I can't even lie to you. Let's go for another Goblin drill. He's gonna go for a Furnace. Damn, that was a really good tornado, bro. Okay. Come on, lock in, boys, lock in. Let's go for the cannon. Let's barb barrel. We'll go for our Berserker. Man, I really like the Berserker in this deck as well. It's so good against Goblin drill, or in Goblin drill rather. Go for another Furnace. Go for some skellies to maybe tank some of these fire spirits that come out. Nice. Let's go for the drill. Might rocket. Let's go Berserker to hopefully take out his Sparky without having to use our rocket here. Really nice. The Furnace is still alive as well. Cannon. Let's actually rocket this Electro Dragon. Lucky waste his tornado, which is so good for us. And we can go for our Goblin drill now with the Evo Furnace coming in. Sparky's gonna kind of cook against that. Let's go for the barb barrel. But look at the drill actually getting some nice damage. Well, cannon. We will try to cycle. Honestly, go for the drill again and barb barrel this Sparky, completely taking it out. Really good. We'll even Evo Snow to try and predict something. Oh my god, I think that might be game. Yes, it is. He gave up. Let's go, man. As you guys can see, the Furnace cooked in that matchup. And, man, drill's really good in this meta using the Furnace. Next win condition, Hog Rider. Still really solid, even after the Firecracker nerf, and even, honestly, Firecracker's still pretty damn good with it as well. We're gonna go for our Firecracker here, which we're gonna have to log this as well, or else we will actually take some damage. Let's actually go for the Hog here as well, honestly, just so that, oh my god, he actually went for the Bandit, the Bandito Burrito. See if we can keep on protecting this Firecracker. Go for the Mighty Miner as well. Could have been, oh, he goes for a Sparky. I could have abilitied there, but, I probably should have abilitied, but I think we're already down a bit of Elixir, so I'm okay with that. Let's see, let's let that Sparky shoot the like, for sure, that will go for the cannon. Honestly, we're gonna go for our hog here. I don't think I need to do anything to that skelly barrel there. Goes for an inferno. Wow. Okay, this is, oh wow. Oh man, okay, mighty miner plus a log, I'm hoping will do enough. And you know what, I'm actually gonna mighty miner ability just so that he has to do something about the mighty miner on the left. Yeesh. Okay, I'm actually gonna go for the Evo Cracker. Sounds so weird calling it an Evo Cracker. Let's go Electro Spirit. I think that'll be enough, right? Yes, it will. Let's actually go for the hog in this lane as well. See what he's got. He has to go for a musketeer. Go for our cannon on that skeleton barrel. Man, I'm not really playing this too well, I can't lie. Firecracker should deal with all that. We can mighty miner this. And it sucks that I'm not really using my cannon the best here. I'm thinking that hog will take the tower along. Oh, it's not actually. We're gonna do this. Again, I'm using the cannon when I probably shouldn't be. We'll go for another hog. Hopefully that just takes the tower for us. Firecracker as well. Very good. That should be tower, yeah. Especially with the firecracker there. I think I can maybe... Oh, we're gonna go cannon. We're gonna do this. And then a nice log here should get us the W. Go mighty miner. Firecracker. And yeah, that's game, I do believe. Let's actually just go for fun with the hog to tank the musketeer, and there we go. That's GG's. Okay, I'm not the best hog player, so I didn't really do that deck a whole lot of justice, I feel, but hog is still so good in this meta, man. There's still a lot of decks that have trouble dealing with it. Not too sure if we're in the top 5 yet, but I think we're either in it or we're pretty damn close, and this next win condition is going to be Goblin Giant. Bro, there's just a few decks that work so well with this win condition that are, oh my god, hang on. Goblin Curse Rage this. That'll be some really nice damage to start off the game. Holy crap. I was just about to say, so many decks work with this and they all use the Goblin Curse and the Rage. You got decks like this with the Goblin Giant and the Furnace. Oh jeez, I'm actually gonna go for a Prince. Very unfortunate positioning with him there with the Goblin Barrel as we had a Furnace coming in hot. But yeah, Goblin Giant Furnace has been pretty disgusting in the top ladder. Seems like it works really well. We've got obviously Goblin Giant P.E.K.K.A, which is just such a disgusting combination of cards, and I really hope that the person that came up with that is like in jail. And then you've also got Goblin Giant Sparky, which is another combo that works quite well with the Gob Giant. Like I said, Goblin Curse Rage are found in most of these decks, and let's see what happens here. Let's maybe ready a Goblin Curse, and there we go. We'll rage that up, and boom, I think that's his tower gone. And my god, dude, Goblin Giant with the Goblin Machine is just a disgusting combo. Machine's gonna take out that Dark Goblin as well, and just like that, this game is kind of over already, guys. Goblin Giant is just so dang good, and it's in a really good spot in the meta, and I'm not too sure. Like I said, I haven't been numbering these. I've kind of just been looking at what cards or what win conditions are best and using them kind of in order, but I think we might just be in the top 5, and I think this guy may have just given up. Oh no, he hasn't. Does come in with another Goblin Barrel. Let's actually go for a Goblin Curse and a Rage like that. I think that hit the Cracker. Yes, it did. And dude, the Goblin Giant's in there. The Furnace just got into the pocket. Prince might just connect here, and yes, it does. That is the second tower gone. He's still trying to defend for some reason. I'm not really too sure why. Let's just go for the 3 crown, boys. Honestly, let's just end it. He's really trying to prevent us from 3 crowning him, it looks like. Which you gotta respect. Usually people would have quit by now, but you know, that's kind of for good reason. Prince connects. Oh my god, what a Goblin Curse. And yeah, that's the game, dude. Nasty deck. Could have used Goblin Giant such a good card. I still feel like you can outcycle your opponent really well. And with the ice golem getting a buff in the last season, and you know, adding to this deck's versatility, Miner Balloon, really good deck, and really solid combination of cards. We'll just pop another snowball here, and hopefully, there we go, nice musketeer getting onto the tower. It's exactly what I wanted. And he's gonna go for a mortar. Let's do this, and then we'll pop a bar barrel down, hopefully killing the LP. Nice. Oh my god, this is just a perfect start here. He is gonna go for the skelly barrel. We're gonna have to go for a cheeky ice golem like this. Oh, I screwed it up, and he just came right back with that one skeleton barrel. That's kind of tough. Let's just cycle a miner. We'll go for a muskie. Don't want to use the snowball anymore on those spears, but my god, they just got a lot of damage. He's going with a fireball. Okay, we're gonna have to try and punish him here now because he went in kind of hard there. We're gonna go for the just the barb barrel like this. Then we're gonna go ice golem balloon. Okay, little bro. There's no way that doesn't pull the barrel. How is that not gonna pull? What? I'm actually bewildered by that. Okay, well, let's just go miner balloon here, bro. Bad spears. I'm actually gonna go Evo Musk to try and snipe the mortar down. And it hits a spear gob as well, which is nice. He has to fireball there. Musketeer is still up and running, though. We'll go for another miner at the back. And look at that muskie. Okay, we're actually gonna go for another balloon, bro, honestly. I'll snowball these spears. We'll go for the musketeer on the mortar. I hope that isn't on the knight. It is. I have to go for a cannon. Nice balloon did basically take the tower for us, though. And it did take the tower. Not basically took it. It did indeed take the tower. Really lousy skeleton barrel there, which we can just put some guards down for. And there we go. We do win, despite a couple of the hiccups there. And yeah, miner balloon, I feel like just has so much outplay potential, and even decks like lava loon, some off meta like lumber loon, freeze decks and stuff like that are so good, man. I really think the balloon is in a great spot in the meta still. So I was looking through the win conditions, and balloon I actually had at number 5. So at number 4 we've got royal giant, bro. The Evo Hunter got nerfed massive a couple seasons ago, which left RG users in shambles because the Evo Hunter was so damn good with, let's actually go for a monk here, with the, and I'm actually gonna ability as well. As I was saying, sorry, it was so damn good with the RG, and so a lot of RG players, I feel like we're kind of conflicted. Do I still try and use the Evo Hunter with the RG, or do I just try and set RG aside? And so some people still ran with it, some people switched to some other decks. This guy's got a P.E.K.K.A, and I might just end it all. But yeah, then the Evo Furnace came out, and it revived everything. The RG is so damn good with the Evo Furnace, boys, and it's not even funny. It was a really good Goblin Giant from our opponent there, I can't lie. The monk gonna push off, and we can go for some guards to surround. Honestly, this is a really big counter push we're gonna be able to build here. Not the best Goblin Curse I've ever seen in my lifetime, that's for sure. And let's just go for an ability here, see if he goes for like a log or something. Nice. Fisherman's actually gonna get onto the tower there. Really good damage. Because he went super aggressive and nice. Honestly, let's fireball his furnace here, which will take it out. Never mind, because it got freaking leveled up. I'm gonna have to just take that damage. Never mind, we'll go for the log to take it out. And we'll go for some guards. Even gonna go for the Evo Furnace in case he Goblin Curses. He actually just goes for a rage. So I'll take that. And you know what? We gotta go for this Evo RG because of that. Oh my god, especially because of that lightning. Let's go for the Fisherman. In case, yeah, okay, he goes for. Oh, I shouldn't have gone for the Fisherman. I need to get a monk going to push this guy think I just maybe defend the rest of the game. Let's pop a log down. Let's pop a fireball down. Honestly, I might just go for a royal giant to sponge everything and hopefully allow us to defend. He goes for a really wild lightning, and actually that's going to win us the game. Going for that defensive RG. Let's go, boys. Love to see it. Yeah, man, Evo Furnace is so good with the royal giant. Basically just replaced the Evo Hunter for that whole archetype. In this deck, I've actually got both number 3 and number 2. At number 3, I have the Evo Skeleton Barrel. This thing, since it's come out, has just been so damn good. It gets so much damage, and it's very hard to counter at times. It can get you a ton of damage, a lot of value, even with, if you just use it for, you can like even potentially use it defensively for the extra damage on the drop. And at number 2, we've actually got the Evo Wall Breakers. They are so good, and honestly, bro, they can get you insane amounts of damage, and honestly crazy elixir trades as well. Wow, oh, I hope that doesn't go to my dart. It does. Oh my days. I need to go for some guards here. That's a pretty unfortunate Golden Knight, and I was not expecting it. Yeah, we took a lot of damage there, which really sucks. Oh well, go for the Goblin Gang for this flying machine. But yeah, dude, both the Skelly Barrel and Evo Wall Breakers are top 3 for sure for me. They are just unbelievably solid and can result. Oh my god, how does he have all this elixir, bro? I think I might have lost my tower. No, I didn't lose the tower, but I took a lot of damage. We're gonna go for the wall breakers with this mighty miner. But yeah, I keep trying to explain myself here. Wall breakers are really, 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 really good. They've been the best win condition in the game for a while, but I have one condition that just barely trumps it. And you guys are gonna see, may potentially agree or disagree. I don't know. This might be a bit of a hot take, putting the win condition at number 1 that I think is the best in the game, but I don't know. I feel like it's not that hot of a take. Go for the Dark Goblin. I'm thinking, yes, it will. Oh, nice, just barely killed the fly machine. Let's go for the Evo Wall Breakers on the left, which should both connect here. Yes, they are. And nice, we do have split lane pressure now with those Evo Wall Breakers connecting. Coming in with his recruits. Man, this guy's got a super annoying deck. I'm gonna go for our mighty miner over here on the right, because I don't think he's gonna have too much to deal with it now. He might just go with like a flying machine or something. Let's go Evo Skelly Barrel over here. Oh, that's a terrible Dark Goblin. Such a lucky flying machine from the opponent. We'll go for some wall breakers here on the left. Man, is that really gonna go to the cage? Go for Skelly Barrel on the left. I need my recruits. I need my recruits. I need my recruits. There they are. Nice to look at that skeleton barrel though on the left. Oh my god. No, dude, the damn Golden Knight. Golden Knight. Does arrows do it? Oh my god, it does. Let's go, dude. Let's go. Very solid game, but yeah, Skelly Barrel and Wall Breakers, they work really well together, and they're number 3 is the Skelly Barrel for me. Number 2 is the Evo Breakers. Let's get to number 1. Last, but certainly not least, in fact, most, is the Graveyard. Guys, there's some pros calling for a nerf to the Graveyard just because of how good it is, and honestly, it works so damn well with the Furnace as well, which is another big reason as to why it has been so good. This guy's saying oops and BMing already. What he doesn't realize is he used a bunch of elixir. Let's go with the Graveyard. Very aggressive here with our Knight. And nice, Knight's getting targeted by the tower. We'll pop. I'm not gonna pop an oops back. You know what? Because we didn't really get as much damage as I would have liked, but we still definitely got some damage. I really want to win against this guy and show you guys why the Graveyard is such a good win condition, and why I think it is the best in the game. Let's go like this, and we'll pop our Furnace down as well. You gotta be kidding me, bro. The fire spirit, not connecting onto the pack there is kind of devastating. But this guy's using hogs EQ, which is honestly, I feel like we have a decent matchup here. We should end up winning this. It's a nice fire spirit, or not the fire spirit, the furnace outranging the cannon. I think it's gotta be the dumbest interaction. I can't believe they're not nerfing the range of the furnace, man. I really think that the range needs to go, but with this card. But there is the archer queen. I think I'm gonna poison her. Maybe get a furnace going here, and we'll probably barb barrel the archer queen as well. I've forced him to use. Oh wow, let's go barb barrel over here. He does EQ, but forcing him to attack in the lane he doesn't want to attack is quite nice. Again, cannon gonna get outranged by the furnace. We're gonna have to play this a little bit patient. But now that we're in double elixir, honestly, let's just go in. Let's just go in with the knight in the graveyard. See if he doesn't bridge block successfully. So that's gonna be damage. We'll poison the archer queen. Very good. Very nice. And look at all that damage. We'll pop an oops his way because this guy was an asshole to me early. And barb barrel. Let's actually go up high with this nice anti-EQ position right there. He wasn't expecting that. We'll pop another oops his way. And then we'll go with the berserker in the graveyard in the left lane. He's gonna have to defend both lanes or else. Okay, that was actually a really nice Evo cannon. But still some damage. And again, guys, even if he defends like really nicely, he still takes a bunch of damage, which is why I think the graveyard is just so solid. Furnace will help us there. We'll even get a berserker down to defend. And yeah, it's just most graveyard decks are just super defensive and take time to build up. Pushes with, let's actually go for an aggressive poison to try and just win the game here outright. He actually earthquakes and deliveries there. And look, we're still gonna get, actually not quite gonna get RNG damage, but we're still okay here. We'll barb barrel, we'll berserker. This will definitely be another furnace actually. I think I can actually poison cycle him to win the game. So we're just gonna go for that. We'll poison here. Damn, that's actually bad. Hoping, nice the fire spirit. Or sorry, not the fire spirit, the furnace is helping us out a little bit. And yeah, we'll just win with the poison and pop a couple oopses his way. Oh, actually this guy should be kind of close. Yeah, we'll keep spamming oopses because this guy was PMing early. But yeah, guys, as you can see, graveyard is still so damn good, and I think it's the best win condition in the game. People are calling for a nerf. It's very hard unless you have a poison. It's super hard to counter hit mother, which is really good against it as well. But usually graveyard runs poison, and so I don't know, man. It might need a little bit of looking at. Graveyard's really good, in my opinion, the best win condition in the game. But either way, guys, I'm recording for 2.5 hours, so I'm gonna finish it here. I hope you guys enjoyed.